Jonah has shown like a great amount of support since day one. I had a great learning path directly into our own platform that he had created just for one person because I'm the first person to join the learning team.
I'm leaving for the US on Saturday. Just so that you know, I won't physically be here.
It's a lot to take in. Now I have to do my own onboarding first, work remotely with Jonah, and then take over his job when he'll be away. And I have to start this training plan on top of improving human interactions in the onboarding or refining our product trainings. You name it. I mean, there's 10 of them.
I didn't necessarily plan it that it would happen at the same time that she was starting, but I'm going to see my family, who I haven't been able to see in a really long time because of the circumstances over the past year and a half.
COVID-19 and the whole crisis made me want a more connected role where I would interact with a lot of people. I always had this, big dream whenever I join a new position. Things are a bit blurry right now. The first thing I had to do on day one was to schedule like 15 discovery meetings with every single stakeholder I'd be working with. And in that very same week, I had to do reporting myself in front of all the HR team and then onboard newcomers. So it's great. I mean, they're onboarding, I'm doing my onboarding at the same time. So in the end, I'm in their shoes as I'm stepping into this new role. It's a new opportunity to have everyone's feedback, to think about what we can make better. Doing the onboarding myself has helped me realize how much human interactions were necessary. It's also an opportunity to learn about where the people are from and just get a glimpse of how everyone is not just a number, but a human person. Every time they ask me, so how long have you been in the company? And I'm like, okay, 3 years, but maybe actually 2 weeks. Depends what, what you're looking at. Every Monday morning, I feel it's my first day. It's like 5 newcomers are coming in. I feel like, have I made things right? Do they have their access? Every new hire has to prove himself whenever he starts, and internal hires make no exception. Nisho, or Chief People and Culture Officer, has high expectations because Jonah had to justify having another hire in his team, so now I have to prove that it was worth it to hire me. The first thing we had to do upon starting this new role is defining what my objectives would be for the first 3 months.
Like for me, the real priorities are our onboarding program.
It was a lot of objective for one single quarter, especially given the fact it was still ramping up.
This is a big project because there's a lot of content to develop.
As we grow and hire so many people, I think 30 in the next month will join us, for example. We want to make our onboarding program even more about what sets it apart from what people may have known in previous experiences, countries, companies, you name it. A feedback I hear a lot from newcomers is that because our onboarding is so dense, sometimes they feel that they're only learning and they can't show what they can do.
Then you navigate on each
I spoke to Nick as part of my discovery meetings. He was very
I know exactly what I want to the pixel.
Clear about his vision for these new courses in the onboarding.
It's about being provocative, but I have a very clear idea which tribe we should start with.
And that's what I'm most scared about, I guess, is just to receive a huge amount of feedback, but that will not be going into the same direction somehow.
It was all very neatly presented, very well phrased.
Nisho said, I love your objectives, but
you have 10 first line OKRs, and yeah, I wanted no more than 5.
So the solution was to cut it in half. I felt a bit frustrated discarding all of these projects because I had spent a lot of time planning, and I'm feeling a bit tired because I feel that everything that I'm doing right now, I'm trying to anticipate the kind of needs and desires of the 3 people that will be quite critical about it. This is what is the scariest part for me. I feel I'm losing control.